Hello again guys, relatively quick video for you today. I've had the DJI OSMO since it released basically, and I have not used it a huge amount. I've made a couple of videos about it here and there, but actually using it day in and day out, I just haven't been because it had some major glaring issues. Just to put in a point of reference, the last time I updated this was right after I got it, so it was firmware version 1.2.1.60. Again, just putting a line in the sand there. There have been several updates since that time, and one in particular that was just massive, that has made a massive difference. There's a pretty big update right on Christmas Day. That did a lot of fun things, but I sort of skipped over that one. Beginning of March of this year, version 1.5.2.0 came out. One, increasing the efficiency of it so that the battery life can be up to 90 minutes instead of the original 60 minutes, with a total recording time of up to 70 minutes when it was much, much less than that before. And it says a total of 80 minutes of recording time if you turn the Wi-Fi off. But the biggest thing for me, the fan now turns off automatically when you start recording video. So you'll have it on, you'll be getting your shot set up and everything, that fan's going nuts. You hit the record button and it stops. And it's quiet. And it's beautiful. They've enhanced the video downlink so that it can stream to your phone a little bit better. Whatever. They've added in pinch to zoom, digital zoom controls, so if you're recording anything less than 4K, you can zoom in on it. And there's just a massive other list of things that they fixed here, including things like the gimbal drifting has been reduced, the joystick control has been optimized, things about calibration data, and optimizing the cine-style profiles. Very cool stuff there. But again, just some of my major issues with it have been addressed. And then what's more, there was a new version that just came out on the 24th. That's like 5 days ago. 1.6.2.10. That one fixed an audio recording low volume issue with the previous version that I just talked about, and two, fixed an occasional digital stabilization issue when you're doing time lapses. I don't do time lapses with this. So basically at this point, you've got a device that came out of the box not particularly good, that has much better audio quality, even though you do have to use this little weird floppy mic, and has better battery life. So basically my two concerns have been addressed. The other concerns I have, things like not being so great in low light, being really grainy, that's not really going to be fixable. But let's take a quick look at some before and after footage. This is a quick test of the DJI OSMO at 4K, sitting here in my office, running the old firmware. There's a couple of firmware updates that have happened, and I wanted to just see how big of a difference it makes, if any. Okay, we're doing another quick test with the Osmo. This is after running the update. The fan just turned off, so it should be a lot quieter than it has been. I'm actually kind of amazed. I'm sitting here holding it. It's actually kind of warm in my hand because it just finished the firmware update. The fan's not on. I'm just curious how the audio is going to sound, how the video is going to look. I like the way the footage looks. I mean, just walking around here in my office, it slowly follows me around. It's kind of nice. I'm not in selfie mode because I do have the front-facing flippity-floppity flexi mic on there. Sorry about that. This is not bad. This is not bad at all, as long as the audio is good. And let's just see. Yeah, it's warm. The gimbal, the camera mount itself is kind of warm, but it's not like ridiculously, holy crap, the thing's gonna melt kind of warm like it was the first time I ever turned it on. I think they're doing better. I mean, we're at 2 minutes now. The fan still has not turned on. So I'll be really curious to see how the audio sounds. That was definitely quite an improvement in my opinion. And now just for the heck of it, let's go outside and do a little bit of quick 4K footage. Actually, here I am, just sort of vlog style outside, walking around using the Osmo. Got the microphone here on the front of it. Seems to be working, it's got that crunching noise to it. And we're outside in good lighting here, so this should be some of the best possible footage you should expect from the Osmo in terms of quality and just the way the image looks, unless you put a filter on top of it, which I may just do. So if you have an Osmo of your very own, make sure it is up to date. Keep an eye out. DJI has definitely focused in on this. They want to make sure it stays up to date, it stays relevant, it stays useful. And after these kind of updates, I would be seriously tempted, more tempted, to look into one of the replacement heads for it, because like I said, you can't fix all the graininess that comes with this camera head unless you replace it with one of the higher end pro models. But let me know if you have the Osmo, let me know how the update has worked out for you, let me know what kind of things you're using it for. I've been using it to make a little bit of footage here and there for my daily vlog. Again, Links to that can be found down in the video description. I'm seriously tempted to try using it as a daily vlogging camera, although as you may have noticed in that little bit of a clip of me using it after having updated, you can actually hear the gimbal making little grinding noises when you're using the floppy mic, so you're going to want to use some sort of another external mic or just deal with the fact that there's going to be some grinding in your audio. But I think that's going to wrap this up for me for today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe to receive more when they become available. We'll see you again next time.